Now going over to the political part podcast, you have Biden canceling $6.1 billion in student loans for students that learned about art. Yeah, your taxes just went up. Sucks. Now, this comes to us straight from the horse's mouth, some to say. Well, or donkey, I guess he's Democrat. But nevertheless, this is from Biden's, or I guess is technically the president handle on Twitter. And he says, quote, "My administration is canceling $6.1 billion in debt for 317,000 borrowers who attended the art institutes, an institution that falsified data and cheated borrowers. This is the latest, but not the last step to hold bad actors accountable and get relief for folks who need it," unquote. Getting 1.5 million views, but only 10,000 likes. So definitely not the best like ratio. And truth be told, we'll examine another post by someone else who noticed this on social media and gets a little bit more comments. And again, there are a lot of people who love socialism, they love handouts. I suspect we'll have some positive comments here, a couple. But yeah, using Bob the plumber's tax dollars to pay off Sally's BS art degree, not even a bachelor's in science, there's like a bullshit art degree, I should spell it out. That's morally vacuous to say the least, and also disgusting. One of the top comments comes from Paul Zupa again, saying, "Joe Biden is lying about canceling student loan debt. The Supreme Court has already ruled it unconstitutional for Biden to cancel student loan debt. He's defying the Supreme Court in the United States and lying to American people, saying otherwise all Biden does is lie, cheat, and steal." And this is an article from 2023 where the Supreme Court did in fact rule that it is unconstitutional to do so. They got 1.4 thousand likes. Now, spoiler alert, he also has straight up just said, "I'm going to do what I want." Like when they forced tenants, was it this? Not the CDC. Get the it was the OSHA, where they forced landlords not to charge for rent during the pandemic. And when they announced it, Biden said, "I acknowledge this isn't constitutional, but I'm going to do it anyway." And the government did it, and later, the Supreme Court did, reverse it, but the damage was done. A lot of landlords are losing out on money. Some of them lost their businesses. Now, one of the top comments also comes from Rich Mooney saying, quote, "You can't cancel debt, Joe. The debt goes somewhere. The debt better go to the art institutes, not the taxpayer. We know how you do things." Angry emoji. Getting 114 likes. And Wokeness says, quote, "Our taxes are paying for useless degrees for people who chant death to America. Wonderful, just wonderful." Getting 24,000 likes. Let's see here. Gizmo did a retweet of Trump getting greeted by law enforcement. Gunther Eagleman said, quote, "This is theft, stealing from me to pay for someone lazy F's college is treason," getting 5.5 thousand likes. See, he also, Gunther Eagleman says, "We know what you're doing, dumbass. You're stealing our money to buy votes," getting 4.1 thousand likes, which, I mean, imagine having your college debt just erased if you still have it. That's a compelling reason to vote for someone. I mean, someone would probably call that a bribe, but they just choose to call it student loan debt forgiveness because it sounds warm and fancy. Again, usually the headlines are usually the antithesis of the truth, similar to most political bills. Let's see. "I'll be back," says Biden's handling on the border, 1% approve, 99 disapprove. Granted, they didn't give any statistical data on, sample size or, I don't think it's a real poll. Got 117 likes. Nick Soros says, quote, "How the hell does using taxpayer dollars to pay off loans hold, quote, bad actors accountable? You people are total crooks who belong in prison," unquote. Getting 1.2 thousand likes. Real Ben Geller says, "Buying votes and funding foreign wars. Shame on you," getting 654 likes. Here's one of the most beautiful paintings in our lifetime. Well, not our lifetime, it was painted hundreds of years ago, but nevertheless. Clandestine says, quote, "So we all go to work all day to pay for blue-haired they-them libs to get their art degrees." Noted. And I forgot the German immigrant who actually painted this. It is was painted after the historical event, crossing the Potomac, where it is good old founding fathers crossing to go kill Brits and conquer them, get our land, our country. Got 1,000 likes, and truth be told, I'd love to see that face to face sometime. Go to the museum. Let's see here. Just a Dude said, quote, "Taxpayers should not pay for art degrees that people willingly signed up for." And says, "Free education to all. Want free college? Earn it." It's a picture of a soldier smoking, covered in blood, and looks like camouflage. That got 318 likes. And again, this is Biden's account. There are millions of people who like Biden and follow him. I'm not seeing them. And again, they had 10,000 likes. There should, statistically speaking, be some positive comments here. Let's see here. Unbiased Crime Report says, "If they cheated borrowers, shouldn't the institution pay it?" Getting 426 likes, which That's what common sense would say. But it's politics in 2024. Those things are usually like oil and water, don't usually mix. Nick Sorer says buying votes again with our money, huh? Getting 453 likes. Let's see. Playing the memes, again, they did get A+ marketing. They are more and more responding in meme form, which you'd expect given their name. And he says before the meme, all you are doing is transferring that debt to taxpayers. You're pandering fool. And Biden is standing before us, or in front of a sign that says cancel student debt. They named him Pander in Chief, getting 123 likes. That being said, there are a lot of people with student loans that are going to vote for him, probably because you and I are going to be paying that off. We got 123 likes. Let's see. Going down more and more. This finally a positive comment? We found one. It had to exist. Statistically speaking, it had to be a positive comment. We found one. Someone by the name of Quentin Kennedy, who describes himself as progressive, entrepreneur, writer, lover, not a fighter. Don't believe the hype or believe it. Either way, 2072 presidential candidate. From a guy wearing a t-shirt? I don't think so, son. I say that, but he's probably older than me. He does have 12,000 followers, though. So, a lot of people agree with what he's saying. I'm kind of curious. What kind of... Does he have a... Is he here? Joined in 2019, and he's got plenty of original content. He's not just a robot reposting for free gift cards. So, looks like a real profile. Now, he says, quote, once again, President Biden is showing himself to be the people's president, unquote, getting 61 likes. Mentally vacuous, yes, but 61 people did agree with him. Now, 14 people did respond to him, so I'm kind of curious if he got it ratioed. Well, that's interesting. Gotta click the button that says show more responses. Nancy Jones says, not really. This person I paid my own debts, getting 1 like. Here. Interesting. So now it may comes as I thought. It says it's 14. Let's see. Going down more and more. DK says, quote, although you can't buy any votes by doing it, this is a much better idea. And it says, I'd rather see kids get free, healthy lunches at school than pay off grown folks' college degrees, unquote. Which, I mean, that already happens. There are certain instances where kids get, quote unquote, free meals or assisted meals at public schools. Well, it's not free. You and I pay for it. It's tax subsidies, of course. Now, that did get 58 likes. Let's see. There's got to be some more positive comments, but that's a good one. There's a Joe Biden parody account, and he says, quote, I'd rather send 6.1 billion to Ukraine, folks, getting 53 likes. We're close to about $200 billion on that tab thus far, between cash as well as a mixture of, materials and support. Let's see here. We'll do one more. So, Random Lib says, going straight to the taxpayer clown. Meanwhile, woke liberals studying lesbian dance theory are causing a ton of damage and chaos. It's a cartoon of a student with debt noose under his neck, and Joe says, I'll forgive you. He takes off the debt noose and just puts it down to the neck of the taxpayer. They got 69 likes. So even on, again, this is Biden's official account on X Twitter. This is the president's account. 10,000 people liked it. And what, we found 1 or 2 positive comments? I mean, that's almost impossible. I don't know where those 10,000 likes are coming from. Then we also have End Wokeness. He also reposted this. And he actually ratioed, because again, President got 10,000 likes. Well, at the time when the screenshot, he got 4.3 thousand. And End Wokeness got 11,000. Again, if you go to the very top of the actual direct Biden post, Biden got 10,000. And End Wokeness, who said, our taxes are paying for useless degrees that two people to chant debt to America, he got 24,000 likes. So that is a ratio to say the least. And again, in terms of moves on the political chessboard, I guess one could argue that the people that are working off to pay their own debt and pay off their own loans and be fiscally responsible aren't the type of people who are going to vote for Joe Biden. Perhaps that's why he's not worried about alienating them with this program by using tax dollars to actually just pay it off for someone else. But yeah, it's one of those instances where this is going to get him a couple more votes. Like, it's not, there is some reason, there's many reasons he's doing this politically speaking, but let me know in the comments, do you think there are enough people with loans to be paid off who would vote for Biden because he's going to do that? Or do you think overall there's some people who are politically in the middle or just struggling to pay off their student loans, or people who recently, in the past couple of years, paid off the student loans who now their taxpayers are going to be paying someone else's loans off? Do you think they will be more alienated so that they'll be more likely to vote for Trump or third-party ticket? Let me know in the comments. As always, I would be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Again, we're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So again, if you could click that button and like, subscribe, and comment, it would greatly appreciate it. Also, let me know, do you want me to put the video in a different part of the screen? Always open to more feedback. That's something else I'm kind of thinking about the past couple of days. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.